right, so we've made it here to Crawfordsville, Indiana Ironman. The weather's absolutely beautiful this morning. It was a little bit cold yesterday when we got here, and today the weather's really nice. 45 maybe, but just a little bit of jacket weather and a little bit of steam coming off our breath. But other than that, looks like it's gonna be a good day. So it's about 8 o'clock in the morning. The little Pee-wee quads, they're already out racing. Brandon's in the back. We got the 784 machine right here, and about got it all prepped up and ready to go. Still got tons of people coming in. This place is packed. So we'll walk around here and I'll see Brandon right quick, but we're ready to go. Last race of the season, excited, and weather's gonna be good. Track's gonna be a little bit slick, but got Mom. So nope, Brandon was standing here. Got some fire going here, and he was standing right here. I have no clue where he went. He may have went down to Washington to see the little kids there, but anyway, we're going to finish this thing up and get ready to go down there and give it heck. Last race of the season, everybody's feeling good, and I'm excited. Good trip up, and I'm hoping we have a good race today. Tons and tons and tons of people here today, so got smoke rolling on campfires and all that kind of stuff, and looks like the sun's gonna come out, so it's gonna be a beautiful day today. So we're ready to go. So I'm excited for Brandon, and we're gonna close out this first year of 4x4 Pro, and we've learned a lot, and looking forward to next season already. But let's get the day behind us, and just can't wait. So here we go, let's get going. All right, so we're sitting out here with Brandon. Brandon's getting ready to go to the start line, and Brandon, this will be the last race of 2021 in the Grand National Cross Country Series in the 4x4 Pro class. This is the end of your first year. Been a good year for you.
Been a really good year. Been a sort of a great year, honestly.
Yeah.
For our first year, but hoping.
How do you feel about today?
I feel good. Track's gonna be slick, but I feel like the past 3 races have been the same, so we'll see. We know this place almost like the back of our hand, so we should be good.
And there's gonna be a lot of riders here today. Looks like the place is packed here, huh?
Yeah, and I think normally this race has one of the most 4x4 riders, so yeah, which is good. So
we're excited about that. We get to race with some more guys, right?
Yep. Different guys, people I've never raced with, so we'll see.
Yeah, but sugar good. You feel you're ready to go? Excited?
Yeah.
Nervous at all?
A little bit nervous, but okay, not too bad.
All right, so we got so good luck, Brandon. So we got the 784 machine ready to go. So we have gassed it up, and Brandon's getting ready to go out there. It's about 9:30 in the morning, and his race starts at 10. So he's getting ready to go up to the starting line now. Down here, and Brandon and Kyla is just he just walked the start down here. So anyway, looks to be really good. Not really slick out here in the cornfields, so a lot of riders here. I heard them say earlier that potentially over 500 riders in this 10 o'clock race, which is extremely heavy. So a couple things gonna happen. Gonna be probably a lot of bottlenecks, and a lot of crashes, a lot of broke quads and that kind of stuff. So but Brandon seems to be ready to go. Listen, we're very excited. I'm getting ready to listen to the announcements. He's talking about the track conditions right now.
And then that'll bring you back over here behind the start. You'll run your way around this grass track behind you, so everybody out here, spectators, can be aware that they will be aware.
And we're trying to raise a little bit of money. I know Yamaha always donates a lot of money, so we'll have some big checks to be giving away tomorrow to the
We just did the national anthem, and the quads have started up, getting warmed up, and getting ready to go. I just heard him say that there are 511 riders here this morning, so going to be a lot of us here.
of our newly crowned champion who will be racing later today from Carroll, Ohio on the 823 Kenda B&R 9-2 back in Collier. Number 784, third in points from Avon Park, Florida on the B&R Motorsports GBC Tires Victory Golf Carts back Can-Am, Brandon Frazier.
Brandon's on the starting line over there, and the engines are still running, but I'm over here, probably second, third corner. I'm going to try to get some video of him over here, going down there in the woods there. Not sure if I'm in a good area or not, but going to try to get him going in the woods before he gets down in there. So, all right, I'm way down here, like the fifth corner down here, and they just started up. So I'm going to try to catch him coming through the woods here. Just a second here, so. Obviously, I tried to go from there down to there, and there was tons of people down there. I couldn't get there. So anyway, looks like Brandon went into the woods in third place. Had a couple of really fast riders in front of him. So we're sitting here. I think he's going to come out right here. I'm about a mile in, so I'm going to try to get him coming out here and see where he's at. But third place is a good start for us. So listen, head down, race the racetrack is what we're here for, and we're going to have fun today. I can promise you that. I'm right here. Looks like Brandon has slid back to fourth place. He's fourth place there. Fourth rider in line, Brian Buchanan. Looks like Robbie Procurio. Then we got Brandon. Brandon right here. Quiet down here. We're back at the pit area back behind me there. There's a little switchback up here that I'm going to go up here and try to catch them through. Looks like Brandon went into the woods third place and ran that first little mile, and he had slid back to fourth place. So anyway, we'll see. I don't know what, something must have happened to him there. Conditions are really slick and muddy, and I'm not sure if something happened back there in that area where possibly he made a mistake or something. So we're down here, my guess is at the 7 mile marker, and they're going to be coming through right here behind me here, and then we're going to be pitting up there in that area there. So what's going to happen is he's going to run by here, and honestly I don't know how many minutes it is from here to back to there, but they run behind me here and make a big loop out in the woods out there, go through the start finish, and then they're going to come back with us over there. So I'm going to try to get him coming through here and just see where he's at. So hopefully everything is still in good. I hear them back there in the woods, so I think they're coming this way. But there's some beautiful woods up here. Obviously you can see the trees turning leaves, and just a beautiful time to be up here. But there is quite a bit of water, and really slick conditions. I think they're pretty close here, but they'll be topping the hill right here. All right, here we go. All right, Cody Collier in the lead, Brandon right behind him. Right here. Get it, Brandon! All right, so Brandon has moved into second right behind the overall leader, Cody Collier. So looks like it's really muddy out there. They just came by here, and the conditions look really slick. The leader did not have goggles on. Brandon did, but I'm gonna get back up here to the pit area and get a set of goggles ready for Brandon just in case he needs them. The leader did not have goggles on, so although he's in the lead, he don't need goggles at this point. But hopefully Brandon can get by him, and I'm gonna get up here and maybe get a set of goggles ready in case Brandon wants to stop on this lap to freshen his goggles up. All right, so Brandon just went by. He's still right behind the leader. So Brandon just went by. He's right behind the leader, Cody Collier, and they've moved away from third a little bit. The overall leader, Cody Collier, still doesn't have any goggles on. I was surprised. I figured he would stop over there, but he did not stop, nor did Brandon. Brandon still got his goggles on, so we're gonna sit tight and wait on him to come by here next time. All right, I'm headed back down here toward this switchback down here, and as you saw, Brandon come by, did not stop. He's running second behind the overall leader, and just Cody Collier, a really fast rider, so hopefully Brandon can hang on there and learn a little bit. And a little concerned because they're going to be getting into lap traffic really early. There's 511 riders on the track right now, and I think the track's like 9 miles. That lap right there was a little over 20 minutes, although the start is way over there, so I'm not sure what the lap time is going to end up being, so we don't know how long the race will be yet and how many laps it'll be. So we got a time on him now, so we're going to wait and see when he comes back through what the lap times are. But I'm going to get down here and try to get him coming over this hill here. But man, a lot of riders in here, probably the most riders I've seen on a track in a long time. So with that comes a lot of bottlenecks, a lot of broken bikes, that kind of stuff. But there's a little mud hole right down here, if you can see it. Rider off to the right stalled right there, but that right there is a really rough little place. And we'll watch this rider here come through there. As they slow down, they go through the water there. And what happens is there's a bunch of those little streams like that around here, and as the riders go through there, they pick up the water and just make everything slick beyond it. And that's what allows the riders to get stuck, and then also hit trees because there's no traction. Everything's really slick. There's some kind of water crossing back here. I may end up going and trying to find it, because all these quads are coming off here and they're smoking. There's a stopped rider there, but they're coming out of it looks like they're coming out of some water over there. It may be connected to that little stream there, so we'll walk over here and see what we got. But I have never in my life seen this many riders. They're constantly coming through. I mean, there's no break, so it's going to be very interesting. You see down there, see all the quads getting caught up? Looks like there's some in the ruts are getting real deep. This is only on lap 1, so we're gonna go up here and see right quick. But so far Brandon's running second, which is a good day for us. This right here, what I was talking about. Look at the water right there, and then the riders just come up here, get all the water up this direction, and then it makes it really slick. This is a small hill climb, makes it left. Look at that down through there. It's just so slick up here, it's hard to grab traction. The guys are just spinning all over the place. Hey, that's Indiana, and that's what happens when you come up north and it gets a little bit wet, and it just gets really slick. As you can see, riders just don't have any traction here, so it's vitally important to try to not make no mistakes. And but it's very easy to make a mistake up here. So listen, we're here having a great time, and I know Brandon is too, and that's what it's about, right? Here you go. All right, so Brandon just come by. Hey man, Brandon just went by. The leader just went by, Cody Collier. Brandon's still right behind him. There's third place right there, so third place is just a little bit behind them. But we're gonna get up here, and I'm not sure if Brandon's gonna stop or not, but he'll be up here in about 2 minutes. I gotta get going. ahead and pitted on lap 2. It appears that the first lap they did a 20-minute lap, but it's some time took away from the start area. That lap was a 26 flat. The leader did a 26.01, so Brandon was less than a second behind him in the overall. And Collier, the overall leader, still has not stopped for goggles, nor has he stopped for gas. So Brandon decided to go ahead and stop for gas, and he got a set of goggles. Maybe Collier's going to try to do the whole race. No goggles and no gas. Or he'll stop this lap and get the supplies needed. To me, kind of weird that this is a muddy race and gonna be hard to run without goggles. But he's doing it. He's the Ironman. Look here, big bottleneck going on down there. So anyway, yeah, we had a pretty good pit stop. Brandon didn't say anything, and he looked really good. We got him some gas, some goggles, and a sugar drink. So we should be good. And don't know, like I said, don't know how many laps it is yet. So we're gonna do one more lap here. This will be lap 3. He's on lap 3 now, so we'll be able to see get a comparison in lap times and that kind of stuff. You see if it's going to be a 5-lap or 4-lap race. So we'll get back up here and get ready to so we're going back down here, and as you just saw, Brandon came by first. So we knew that the leader would probably have to pit. Brandon, when he come by here, Brandon was in the lead when he came by here. And then the leader, or the second place guy at this point, Collier, he must have stopped and got goggles and gas, just like we had figured. And so Brandon probably got about a 12-second lead right here. So, and it does appear that it's possibly a 5-lap race, we think. CJ's going up there now to see if they got the white flag or not. I think it's going to be a 5-lap race. But, hey, pretty exciting. And so we're standing down here with Kyla, Brandon's girlfriend. As you can see, hands in the pocket, nervous. And so Brandon just came by in the lead, and which has been, you know, really good. And Collier was second. So I think it's going to be a 5-lap race. The temperature is dropping a little bit. The sun went down. Yeah. So, but the track conditions look like they're getting better. It's still really slick, but it's not as muddy as what it originally was. So, what do you think? You wish you was out there?
I kind of enjoy watching him.
Okay.
I think as long as he puts his head down and just rides his own race, he'll be okay.
Right. So, pretty exciting.
It's very exciting.
Yeah, so it's very exciting for us, and we're excited for Brandon. So, anyway, we're going to go back up and we'll see if he comes back through. I'm waiting on a text from CJ, figure out how many laps they're going to run, and we'll put this thing in the books. All right, so we're sitting down here waiting on Brandon to come through for his 4th lap, and CJ, his brother, was about a half a lap over across the field, and he said Brandon has slipped back to 2nd place behind the leader, 8 seconds over there in the field. So we're sitting here waiting on Brandon. It should be any minute. As I said earlier, the conditions here are unbelievable, and that's the reason why it's called the Ironman. So we're sitting here waiting on them to come through now, and of course we're all excited to see where he's at. So he'll go from here about a mile in. He'll get the white flag, and then he'll come by the pit area again, and then from there our job is done. He'll be on his last lap. So anxious to see where he comes out here. Hopefully we're remotely close to him, so Brandon, in case he makes a mistake, Brandon can be right there. But these conditions are unbelievable, and it's hard to explain to people because it's so slick. All right, here we go, right here. leader. Brandon, right here. Right there. Brandon's right behind the leader. Right there.
That helps. That helps.
Oh, yeah. All right, so Brandon's made up that 8 seconds, and we're going to get down and get ready to, if he wants to stop. But Cody Collier's still in the lead. Brandon is back to second, right behind him. So we're going to get up here and see if he needs anything as he comes through. We're done with gas, but he may stop and get goggles or something, and for the last lap here. So anyway, hey, we're still in the running there, and never know what could happen this last lap. Probably the two best riders on the track at this point, and so we're getting up here to see if we can do anything we could do to help Brandon. So it's exciting for us. The reason why we do this, and we're extremely blessed, and we're all nervous. Every one of us is nervous and happy. So get up here and see. So you guys saw him come by, took right up under the leader, and putting tons and tons of pressure on the leader. So Brandon's still in second though, and he's got a whole nother lap, about 25-26 minutes to get it done. So we're leaving the pit area and going up here to the chicane to wait on Brandon now. So but it looks like he was right behind the leader, and they've got, I don't know, a couple 3-4 minute lead. I don't know, I'm not really watching third, but then I think straight across, I think. But anyway, CJ's going over across the field and to catch him about halfway through the lap. So I don't know, Brandon looked really good, and he come by and nodded his head, so that tells us that he's good to go and no problem. So we're gonna head up there and see what happens. I was trying to get him to talk. He used somebody else's phone. All right, so our race is over. We went up to the chicane area to wait on Brandon, and he probably should have been here in about 15 minutes, but I just got a phone call from somebody. He must have used somebody's phone, and Brandon has broken a tie rod. So our race is over. Brandon's ran a really good race, and we've had a good time here, and nothing to hang our head about. Brandon was there with the leader, and just unfortunate. So I'm not sure where we're going to end up, but we're going to go back to the pit area and wait on him. So it's the way it goes. You know, it's slick out here, and I'm not sure what happened, but he did say he's over there behind the start, and he will have to be pulled back in. So anyway, the way it goes. He broke a tie rod. Not sure if he hit something. I'm not sure what happened, but we'll get here and get everything picked up and get ready to head south. I'll get an interview with him whenever he comes back here. All right, so we're standing here with Brandon. Brandon, I was telling the viewers that you actually called me on somebody else's phone. You was over here behind the start-finish area, or the start area over here, and looks like what happened? You just make a mistake and hit a tree or something?
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate, but it was last lap, of course, and giving it all it had, pretty much. We're behind lappers. I was running with Cody and tried to take a different line, and crossing over to get to the line, there's just a little tree, and it caught in the left front, destroyed the tie rod, the bike flipped. I jumped off. Luckily I didn't get hurt, but got right back on it and realized that it didn't turn. So yeah, made it back to the pit, so I'm here.
Yeah, so essentially what happened, you just broke the tie rod. So the tire's not able to steer. You're only using one steer. So listen, but you had a very good race going, and looked like you was right there with the leader, and at one time, you know, you was in the lead. But it's just unfortunate, and we'll go home and get ready and prepare for 2022, right? Yep. So I know you're disappointed, dude, but you give us all an exciting race, and we knew you was right there. We knew you was setting him up, but just the way racing is. Yeah. So
it sucks, but
yeah,
had a good time.
Yeah.
Felt good, really good.
Yep. So anyway, it's just part of it, and we all understand that's how racing goes. And you know, of course, Brandon's extremely you know, disappointed, but you know, made a mistake. He said he's going through a creek area and trying to pass the leader, and there was a little tree there, so he hit the tree and ended up clipping the tree with the left front, and it broke the inner tie rod clean in half where the nut is jammed up against the tie rod. So he just busted that, and of course you can't steer and can't operate and can't drive through the woods with a broken tie rod. So you can tell he's extremely disappointed. But listen, the kids had a good race or season and had a good race going today, and we was all excited. We just half a lap short. So listen, we're gonna get everything packed up and get this truck and trailer headed back to Florida, and we'll get this bike cleaned up and put a tie rod on there. I'm not sure. Next week we got Florida Trail Rider race in Bartow, and I'm not sure that we're going to run this ATV, being that the National Series is over, or we will run the 1000, although we have to change the trailing arms on it, and we have picked them up from our guys at BNR Motorsports. So not sure if we're going to change them this week and he'll run the 1000 Can-Am Renegade, or he'll run this one. Obviously we got to repair it and do all the work to it, but he certainly tell that he's, you know, it's a little aggravated. But you know, hey, we've come into this deal and been here before, and this only makes us all stronger, makes our team stronger, and honestly I'm excited that it's all over, and that we can get home and start prepping for 2021 or 2022. You know, and that's what we're going to be focusing on. Brandon has had a phenomenal year this year in his first ever season in 4x4 Pro, and these last 4 rounds he has proven that he can run with the leaders, with the guys, Landon Wolf, which is the champion, Cody Collier, which is your second place guy. He has proved that he can run with those 2 guys, and they are the fastest guys at this point. So listen, we'll go home and we'll do some work, and I'm very excited for next year, and got some exciting things happening. And Brandon's been talking to some sponsors and some really new partners that's going to come on board, and we haven't finalized a bunch of stuff yet, so we can't really say a lot of things, but you know, he's a good kid and he's very humble, and of course we're blessed, me and his mom are blessed to have him as our child. But you know, we're gonna get home and get everything prepared. But anyways, listen guys, I want to tell you I appreciate you guys watching the videos. As always, again, saw some new fans today. They recognized me, and then Brandon also, so we appreciate that. But anyway, I want to tell you guys how much we have appreciated you guys watching, and how much I have enjoyed this, and I'm only gonna get better. I know I ramble a little bit too much, and there's just some things that I do that I can get better on, and I will. But right now, listen, I appreciate everything that you guys do, all the likes, all the shares, and all the comments. We appreciate that. And until next time, we will see you back in Florida. Thank you.